Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrina and this is just an introduction for this experimental thing that I'm doing, which is a vlog. I've never done one. I'm trying to just try something new in anticipation of maybe trying to do vlogs a little more regularly next year. So we're going to see how this goes. I also have a couple books or a couple authors that show up a lot in my Kindle because of all the free books that I have amassed 10,000 worth over the years of getting free books. And so as a combined effort of clearing my Kindle, or actually just reading my shelves, and also trying out some of the authors that show up over and over again, and the two that I can see without even looking, and trying to do some kind of, the two that I know, the two that I can recognize come up a lot are Willow Rose and Leanna Morgan. So this first vlog is going to be me trying a five books out of a 10-book series that I have. Like, I don't have the other 5 for free, but I do have the first 5 in the Emma Frost mystery series. And so yeah, I read it. I don't remember, I remember to get B-roll because I was really afraid of not having any kind of aesthetic thing, or in lieu of aesthetic footage, just footage of me doing something other than reading the book. And so I got a lot of other stuff, but then I forgot to actually vlog my thoughts as I went along and reading. So I just kind of jump in every time I had on makeup and was about to record for something else and talked about the books that I had finished recently. But without further ado, here's my Emma Frost Mysteries by Willow Rose, books 1 through 5 vlog. Enjoy. Oh my God, I was talking to this thing and it was not recording. We have 10 minutes to get these kids out of the door. Let's see if it works. This is the beginning of my Willow Rose vlog, and I'm gonna try to read a little bit today once they're gone. But I normally come and go right back to sleep because I have really bad insomnia, and it's part of the bipolar thing. You have to attack bipolar by dealing with the depression, the mania, and the insomnia. So I have really bad insomnia. I got a little more sleep than normal yesterday, so I'm hoping to, sorry about that cover thing. I'm hoping to read before taking my morning nap with, let me see if I can turn this around. Oh, where's the turnaround thingy? Oh, I just took a picture. I don't know, I guess I can't turn it around while I'm doing this. But Missy, I'm right here talking to you. Missy, hi, good morning. Good morning, baby you. Oh no, don't touch. Crosby, you have to do your hair. Are you gonna do your hair?
I had to tie the mask for him because he broke it.
He has there's other masks in the car. What is your name? What is your age? What is your occupation?
I forgot.
You forgot your name?
Yes.
Okay, weirdo.
You can't put me on the spot like that.
I can't put you on the spot about your own name.
Wait, my name's Emerson. I'm 11, and my occupation is a Minecraft streamer.
Minecraft streamer?
Yeah.
All right. Not student of the highest order. This is the last day of school before Thanksgiving break. What is fun day? What are y'all supposed to be doing for fun day?
We're supposed to have a kickball tournament, basketball tournament. We're gonna have movies, nachos, a bunch of snacks.
That's our 5-minute alarm, Crosby.
And there's gonna be a bunch of the things that I can't remember. But we're gonna have a bunch of those things. Oh, we're gonna have a bunch of races too. Mega bills!
I didn't expect to have this happening in Louisiana in November.
It's freezing!
It doesn't normally freeze. Climate change. I don't know what. I don't even have the tools to deal with this because we're in Louisiana.
Somebody graffiti that sign to say 150.
Yeah, not 150, 1500. No, what is it? 1,500. What?
1,050.
It's about
No,
like
1,150. We just almost. Anyway. Let's see if I can get Alexa to read this to me. Alexa, read Itsy Bitsy Spider by Willow Rose in Kindle.
Emma Frost, Book 1. There are 5 hours left in the book.
One thing that's funny about having Alexa read a book, there's a character who is studying. There's a character who is stuttering, and she keeps saying WW what HH happened instead of what happened, and is the next sentence is why you're that new, like that's how it should be read, but she's going why you're TT that NN new 001, right? That's one bad part about having Alexa read to you, but whatever.
One day, but you'll have to bring the wine. I chuckled. I will. Do you have any idea what happened here? Old Mrs. Heinrichsen was found dead this morning. That's all I know so far. Not that she'll be missed around here, old hag. Oh, I said, and looked at the scene.
So far, so I'm at 11%, and there's a murder. And so it's about a lady who it's a Danish lady, and she's gone through a divorce. She has a teenage daughter who's attitudinal. She has a son who is lightly autistic, has seizures and some other issues. And she surprisingly inherited this house on Fano Island from her great-grandfather. And so she's surprised because she thought her dad or her grandfather would inherit everything. So he inherited the money, but she's getting this beautiful house. And the day she moves in, there's a murder. She's a writer. And she's standing outside. The whole neighborhood is kind of like standing outside watching what's going on. And the stuttering guy was next to her talking, and another lady came up to her on the other side what's her name? Sophia comes up to her on the other side and says, you know, oh, he'll stop stuttering once he knows you. And this is a weird quirk about her. She just immediately said, well, no, she responded, like they introduced themselves. And she was like, oh, you got any kids? And she said, yes, I have 2. And then Sophia says, yes, I have 5 kids, one all different dads. I'll tell you about it later. Like, I don't know if I would have introduced myself that way. That I guess it's a quirk. And so now, our main character says, when she's talking about being a writer, and Sophia asks her, have she written anything interesting lately? And she's like, no, you know, she said, I'm just living off the money that I got from selling my apartment. She's like, oh, that should keep you going for a long time out here. Not much to spend money on unless you like to buy tourist crap. And she's like, okay, I really don't. Well, I gotta get back to my kids. And Sophia's like, shoot, the kids. I keep forgetting about them. Must be wishful thinking, huh? That's weird.
It's getting weird.
So I just got back from running errands, and I just wanted to know, am I the only one that does not make up the bottom of the face? Any of you makeup wearers out there? I do not make up the bottom of my face, especially when I'm just going to run errands and I know I'm going inside somewhere and coming right back out. So just wondering about that. And my tablet died, so I don't know how this phone footage will integrate, and I have no idea where to look. Where's the natural place to look? Oh, I guess where my hand is covering the phone. Where my hand is covering the picture. But anyway, I'm gonna have coffee and croissant. And funny little tidbit about my dog, she is so hasidity that she knows the word croissant, and she will stalk me until I give her a bite of mine. Okay, I wanted to do a quick update on the Willow Rose reading that I'm doing. And so far I have 2 books done. The first one was Itsy Bitsy Spider, and just to remember, Emma Frost inherits a house on this little island, and she moves there with her teenager and her son, who's autistic, probably. I don't think they come out and say it. Oh yeah, she does. She calls it light autism. One morning, a wealthy old woman in her street is found murdered, and soon Emma finds herself wrapped in a mystery, uncovering the island's dark secrets that not only run deep within the history of the island, but also within her family. So I really enjoyed this, and I think I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it, and again, this is 4 stars. Like, somebody wrote a really long essay about how these books are trash, and I'm like, yes, there's different stars for different things. There's 4 stars for literary works. There's 4 stars. The 4 stars for literary work, or the 4 stars for scholarly nonfiction, are totally different than the 4 stars for trash feel good stuff. And this is trash feel good mysteries. So it was really good, and yeah, there's nothing really to talk about with them. And so I went ahead and started Miss Polly Had a Dolly. This one got 3 stars, and it was nice and creepy, and it reminded me of puts the lotion on the skin. What is that? Hannibal puts the lotion on the skin. Whatever that is, you guys know what it is. And once I'm editing, I'll probably be able to put it in here. So where it kind of comes, that situation happens. But what's interesting about this series is that there is there's multiple on a tiny island of a tiny country, there's multiple murder situations going on at all times. It's kind of funny to me. So it has really graphic scenes, but at the same time, it was a good time. It was fun. So I'll check in again with Run as Fast as You Can. I have Cross Your Heart and Hope to Die, and Peekaboo I See You are the last ones I had. I thought I had 6, but I actually only have 5. Good night, pretty girl. Ooh, good night. Good night, sweet girl. Good night. Okay, so done with this not the series. There's 10 books in the series, but I'm done with the 5 that I have. So I have Run as Fast as You Can. That's number 3. This one was about a bunch of women in well, I don't know if this is spoiled, but I don't think you guys are actually watching these that you're going to read these books. But there's some women, actually I think it says it in it says it in the description. So it's there's a woman, it starts out with this one woman who gets kidnapped, and my dress is caught in my office chair. This woman, she gets kidnapped, and her baby is left in the car, and then a bunch of other women start going missing. Come to find out they're all in this mother's group, and then there's a mystery about why that the mothers are, why those women are getting kidnapped and killed, some of them, and there's like all these weird ways that they're finding them, and like bats are involved and all this stuff. And again, there's like 2 other mysteries that are wrapped around this one too, but that is the central mystery of this story. And we're introduced to like one of the most despicable characters that is still in the books and is still alive and does terrible things, but I don't think it's in this book. Is it in this book? She gets elected, and she's like killed a bunch of people, but she gets elected onto the city council. And I think it was alluded to that she was going to be whatever, like the mayor, whatever the equivalent of mayor is in a Scandinavian story. So yeah, it was just good fun. This one got a 4 from me. The next one to get a 4, actually all the next ones got 4s, because they just got crazier and crazier. I just kept thinking it was funnier and funnier that on this tiny island all this stuff was going on. Yeah, and I actually at this point said I think I need to come up with a different rating system for these. This 4 stars like a Walmart honey bun, 4 stars compared to a French pastry. For a free quick Kindle mystery, it hit the spot. Although after number 5, which I'm reading now, I need to take a break. And it's kind of, the whole idea with that is kind of like, it's too much sugar, too much goodness. But I probably could have powered through if I had more free ones. But yeah, I was ready to move on to some other stories. But they're really quick because they're only 4 hours, reading them at 1.5 speed. So, Across Your Heart, Hope to Die. This one was a high school reunion done in a Agatha Christie style. Get all these people together and then they start dying off. So that was fun. And then the last one was Peekaboo, I See You, which I wish, I keep thinking that, well, Peekaboo is like a baby game, but I kept thinking that the Peekaboo went better with the last story because people kept getting stabbed in the eye in that book. This one is supposed to be written in the style of Murder, She Wrote. Okay, body of a woman found in front of Nordby City Hall has a message for Emma Frost carved into the skin. Behind this ruthless murder stands a ghostly figure that likes to play childish games. Soon this killer brings a reign of terror to the small Danish island, and especially to the life of Emma. While Emma's personal life is in a mess, she also has to hunt down a cruel predator who seems to be targeting people with serious mental illness. Now, I saw some people complain with this one because they said that she used outmoded ideas about mental illness in it. Let me see when this book was written in 2014 though. So I don't think we knew as much almost 10 years ago about certain things. It did not read as wholesome as A Murder, She Wrote. I don't think, from the ones that I've seen, I don't think you see people get killed. You find the dead bodies. So I think Murder, She Wrote operates like a cozy mystery, like the murder and sex and no cursing, all of that stuff happens off screen. But you don't see necessarily, yeah, you do see somebody, you see, like you read murders on the page. So these aren't cozy like that, and I don't think modern Murder, She Wrote is accurate because it's not cozy, it's not, it's not, nothing's off the page. And so one of the clues is that one of the first clues is like the woman in front of the in front of the city hall, it's the wrong head to the body. They don't realize that right away, but as they're kind of milling around and stuff and like securing the site, I believe Emma is the one who says, oh wait, these bodies, it doesn't match. Her face is fat but her body is skinny. And then they find out that the bodies of a mentally ill person, whereas the head is the head of a social worker, and then that kind of stuff keeps happening because this person is trying to explain or trying to get people to understand that anybody could be mentally ill, so we all should be, because the one like good state-run hospital had been closed down, and so Emma has to run has to like beat the clock to try to get money to keep this place open. She does it, but then the city hall doesn't want to get the money to them because she's like, they say, oh, we don't bow to terrorists. I'm like, this isn't a terrorist, this is you guys funding the hospital. So she funds it out of her own pocket, and then more deaths come up, and then one of the people she saves turns into this crazy avenging angel as well, and then her mother, who left her dad and who Emma is mad at, left her dad for a younger guy, and her mother shows up on her steps saying, oh, Pablo left me, and they didn't get married, so she doesn't have any alimony or anything, so she has to stay with Emma. And Emma has a really big house. You have to remember this house is huge. And so her mother is there dating other people, dating the mailman, and then her father lives there too, lives in the same area, not at the house, but just like right down the street to be around the grandkids. So he's not over the divorce. And then the parents get back together, so she's got her parents acting like teenagers, she's got this murder, so it's really, you know, like I said, as cheesy as they are, as not well written as they could possibly be, for free and cheap Kindle books, they're a good time, and I absolutely enjoyed her. So let's leave this as our end of the video emoji. Let me know if you have a special kind of like weighted way of rating things. If you rate, I know some people may not even rate, but if you rate books, do you rate them differently? Like, can a book like a cheapo Kindle trashy book get a 4, whereas maybe, you know, also there's, you know, a well-beloved literary book that can get a 4 as well or something, but they're two different types of 4s. Do you do the same thing with that? Be easy on yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.